All right, first thing we're going to do is make our foldable. So you should have your yellow paper. All right, hot dog fold. So it looks like that. All right, and then you're going to fold it down once and down twice. All right, we'll do it again. All right, so we got hot dog fold, then fold down again. And then if you want, you can cut with scissors, just halfway in though, so that you can make little windows or flaps. Make sure you stop at the center though, okay? Don't cut all the way across. All right, so you should have a little book now. 1, 2, 3, 4 flaps. I'm just waiting for you to catch up. So we hot dog fold down twice, open it back up, cut halfway so that you have 4 little windows. On the first flap, you're going to write parallelograms. I'm also just going to write it on the screen so you can see it. Parallelograms. Now, you guys, parallelograms include squares and rectangles, okay? So it's squares, rectangles, and parallelograms, but squares and rectangles are considered parallelograms. And then inside the flap, you're going to write the area formula. All right, so it's going to be A equals base times height. If you don't know what BH means, just right below it, it means base times height. Okay, we're writing that under the flap. I'm going to write it right now. A equals BH. All right, so I'm going to draw a few examples of how to do it. So example 1. Sorry, do it as straight as you can. So if this is 4.4 inches and this is 7 inches, all you're going to do is multiply the base and the height. So we got 4.4 times 7. You type that in a calculator. Right? You don't have to do it longhand. Equals 30.08. I'm sorry, 30.8. And it'd be inches squared because it's area. Hopefully you know how to do that. The parallelogram is the same thing. Parallelogram is just a slanted rectangle, right? So it'd be like a slanted rectangle. All right, let's say this is 6.6 inches. And the height, you guys, the height always has to be measured up and down. So you're going to see like a dotted line in there with a right angle. That's going to be the height. It's not this slant thing, right? It's got to be up and down. So this is, let's say 3. So the area is going to be 6.6 times 3 in any order. You can do 3 times 6.6 also. Type it in a calculator. $19.8 inches squared. All right, that's parallelograms. Second flap, triangles. For a triangle, you're still going to do base times height. You just have to divide it by 2. Okay, so A equals base times height divided by 2, or in most math books, you'll see it as 1/2 base times height. So underneath your flap, your triangle flap, I'm going to write A equals, and I'm going to write 1/2 base times height because that's how most math books write it. They want you to use the fraction bar. A equals 1/2 base times height. You can use 0.5 if you want. If you don't want to type in 1/2 every time, you can use 0.5. The other 2 flaps we'll do tomorrow. Let's do a couple triangle examples. You can write these in the flap too, okay, or in your notebook. I don't care. I would just write them in the flap so that I have a couple pictures to go along with it. So if I have a triangle, my base is 8 centimeters. And remember, your height has to be straight up and down. It's not going to be these slanted slides. That's why you have that dotted line in the middle with the right angle to show you the height. Let's say this is 4.5. So you're going to type into the calculator. All right, this is how you show your work, by the way. You just show what you're typing into the calculator. 1/2 times the base times the height. Okay, 1/2 times the 8 times the 4.5. Type it in. And you're going to get 18. And again, that would be centimeters squared because it's area. All right, so please show your work. You guys, this is your work. All you got to do is write out what you're typing in. I will do one more. They always give you these strange triangles, so I'm going to write this one. So let's say this is 3 inches down here. And then again, the height is straight up and down. So so they're going to draw the height like this with a right angle to the ground. Let's say that's 4.1 inches. So again, you're just going to type in your formula is 1/2 times your base times your height. Yeah, 6.15. Inches squared. Any questions? So parallelograms, just base times height. Triangles, 1/2 times base times height. You can rewind or pause this, watch it again, whatever you need to do. All right, please be good, do your worksheet, and do your computer stuff. Bye.